What's up, Unconventionalists? Happy Tuesday from Amsterdam. In this video, we're talking all about world schooling here in Amsterdam, the Netherlands, our first stop on our European tour this summer. This trip to Amsterdam is Baby Ocean's first time flying out of the country, and I'm calling it a world schooling trip here. And there's so much to do here in the Netherlands. We are actually on our way to Montenegro for a world schooling hub right now, but the cheapest flights to Europe that we could find out of Denver were into Amsterdam, so we thought, why not make it a long layover? So we decided to spend 4 nights here in Amsterdam, 3 full days, and there's so much to do and see, so we are jam-packing it full with as much as possible, and there's still, we're still bursting at the seams with things to do here. We definitely are gonna have to come back here on other trips, but luckily there are a lot of layovers here, so we will definitely be back to Amsterdam. Adventure begins now!
Seatbelt's going on.
Seatbelt.
Just pulled onto the road.
3 kids, 1, 2, 3. Guys ready? Yeah, take a little video of us real quick. On her first adventure.
Yeah, this ocean. She's looking right at it. She's smiling at it.
We had to drive from Grand Junction to Denver, which is usually a 4-hour drive, but we spent an extra hour in traffic. Made it! It's the Denver airport. Oh, she made it to the airport.
Ocean's first flight.
Ocean's first flight. Ocean's first flight.
This is what we're talking about. We're talking about Mom getting some yummy snacks going. Let's do this, Mom.
Salad bar.
Salad bar.
Okay, I think I gotta do this in the sky. We flew Denver to Reykjavik. This flight was only 6.5 hours, which kind of blows me away because it takes 4 hours just to get to New York from Denver.
We're going to Iceland.
Had like an hour and a half, 2 hours in Reykjavik, and then 2.5 hour flight from Reykjavik to Amsterdam. Made it to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Look how cute this is. We got checked into our Airbnb a little bit early. Our Airbnb is super cute, but the stairs are ridiculous. There's like 4 flights of stairs and they are super steep. It's very European. There's no lift or anything, but it's totally worth it because the Airbnb is super cute. Plenty of room for all of us. There's no air conditioning, but we left the doors and windows open the whole time we were here for the fresh canal breeze. I didn't show the apartment before we unloaded in here, but it's super cute, so I'm just gonna show a little bit of it. Super cute kitchen. We're acclimatizing to the time change. Everyone's a little exhausted from the time change. Kitchen is floor 3 of 4. The stairs are very steep. The top floor has a bunk room for the kids. Cute, cute. Bathroom, tub and shower, mom and dad room. Look at this cute deck they have out here. Cute little green space with turf. They got a trampoline, a swing, and some workout equipment. And I videotaped the Americans on the train, and by the Americans I mean us, because it was a sight to see. So we made it to Udon Noodles.
Can't pronounce any of the names once again. So many letters.
And this is white radish. I will bring some. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Look at all that, you guys.
Try one.
For an authentic Dutch pancakes. We did a river tour on the Seine River in Paris last summer, and I really liked doing it right at the beginning of the trip because it kind of gave us a lay of the land, and I figured this would be something similar. This was an all-you-could-eat and drink cheese and wine tour, so we're not huge cheese people, but it was cool because they make the local Gouda or whatever, so it was a cultural thing. Canal tour. You guys want to try the cheese?
We named her Ocean. Could have named her Canal. Doesn't have the same ring.
Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing today?
Good. All you can drink wine. I couldn't drink more than a cup, not even a cup, but it's still fun, and it was only an hour long.
And then has anybody here tried a Dutch wine?
No.
No one tried Dutch wine? Fantastic. Kind of surprised to hear that. The Dutch wine we have on board today is a very special one. It's called Heineken.
Oh, there's something cute.
Hey, little girl.
Is this her first boat ride?
I guess.
They fished out 18,000 bikes in 2018 alone out of the canals, which is just mind-blowing to me. But canal tour is a great way to see the town, kind of a lay down of the land and the history, quick 60-minute short lesson that gives you some background on the city.
And so other canals you're not allowed to swim, and you also don't want to, because it's extremely dirty. Like extremely dirty.
This is the archive of Amsterdam. So this is where all the documents are stored.
Keep an eye on how close I have to go with the roof to this bridge.
It's behind us where it's really tight. We want to go there, but we're pointed there because you have to make 90-degree turns here. Okay. Is gonna have to back this up, kick it around, and then back up.
And then align it.
Then line it up and kick it back forwards. Every single turn is like this. The man's a master. He hasn't hit one yet.
Oh yeah. It's a boat from 1913. You don't want to hit anything. Lined up well? A little bit to the left maybe? You want to go exactly through the middle of the bridge, yeah? Otherwise you're going to hit the roof. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. And now straighten it up.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Let him take the reins. Oh,
Beautiful.
making it through. Look forward. Told you,
Beautiful. Well, you also have to look backwards because look, if the front is through the bridge, it doesn't mean the rear of the boat is going to be through, yeah? You see, we're still moving, so we're going to steer left a little bit to make sure that the roof doesn't hit the bridge at the back. You see that? See, now we're slowly going to the right a little bit. So you're going to turn to the left. Turn to the left. A little bit more. A little bit more. That's enough. A little bit more to the left still.
I recommend the tour. We booked it through Get Your Guide. I'll leave the link in the description in case you are interested in taking the same canal tour. So we woke up on our first full day in Amsterdam totally jet lagged. When we had gotten the day before, we took like a quick hour and a half nap at the Airbnb, and that was fine. It didn't prevent us from getting to bed on time. We got to bed at a normal time. It was like 9:30. I mean, it was a little bit late for the kids, but it wasn't terrible. The first night we arrived here, figured we'd sleep in a little bit the next day. We didn't get out of bed till 12:30 p.m., which is like unheard of that our kids would sleep that late. Obviously, we were jet lagged, but we didn't experience anything like that last summer. I mean, we slept in a little bit, but 12:30 just kind of blew our minds. Good morning. First thoughts on Amsterdam is that I get it. I get why people like it. The weather's perfect and it's cool. All these canals and stuff. It's really awesome. But I'm not saying it's a kid-friendly city yet. I'm not feeling the kid-friendliness. I'm not sure I'm going to advertise this as the best place to go with your little people because it's kind of scary with all the bike lanes.
I've almost got hit by a bike.
I think we're ordering 4 croissants.
4 croissants? What a way to start our Europe trip. Right here. Look at those beauties. First order of business in Amsterdam today, Atlas.
Croissant.
We had planned for the day was to visit the Jewish Cultural Quarter, and with the Jewish Cultural Quarter tickets, they're good for multiple days, but we only had a couple days here and we weren't going to be in that part of town again, so we really only had the day to see it. And in the Jewish Cultural Quarter tickets are included the Holocaust Museum, the National Jewish History Museum, the Portuguese Synagogue, and the exhibit called Looted, which is about like Jewish art that got taken during World War II. Who remembers anything about World War II?
That a bunch of people got killed.
A bunch of people got killed, that's right. What else
There was
happened?
one guy up on the thing, and there was like hundreds and thousands of people on the sand, on the beach part, and he had a giant gun trying to shoot all them, and he was very scared.
So you're talking about the beaches of Normandy, right? Because we visited the beaches of Normandy last summer.
Yep.
Yep, okay, so that's right. That was part of it. What else do you guys know about World War II?
That a bunch of the material got washed away in the ocean, and some of it is still there.
Okay, yep, that's also part of the beaches of Normandy visit. Who remembers what happened to Jewish people during the Holocaust?
Oh, this guy They got hunted. They got hunted.
They got hunted, okay.
And they put them in these death camps, whatever, and spray them with chemicals until they died.
They did go to death camps and they did get sprayed with chemicals until they died. You're right. Do you remember anything else about the Holocaust style?
Did they do that to black people?
They did do it to black people too, you're right. Okay, we're gonna learn a little bit more about the Jewish history at the Jewish History Museum today.
Oh, yeah.
So we made it over to the Jewish Quarter. It was like 2:30 in the afternoon. All that stuff closes at 5, so we were in no way having time to do all of that. So we did make it through the whole Jewish History Museum. We learned a lot there, and it did touch a little bit on World War II in there, but it was more than just that. And I feel like a lot of time Jewish history gets like compiled into just this little box where it's all about the Holocaust. So it was great. It was great for us and our kids to kind of get a more full picture of Jewish history than just the Holocaust.
How are you?
Hi, good, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Are you German? We have 2 more of those snakes and then we put it in the middle.
You're criticized for the role in the Jewish.
Jewish butter cake.
Jewish butter cake. Thank you.
Jewish customs and teach them Hebrew. The first Jewish religious services took place in a private house. You guys want cheers?
Cheers your hummus.
I kind of want to say mine.
Cheers.
We did make it into the Portuguese synagogue as well, which was beautiful. National Holocaust Name Monument.
Of 143,000 Jewish people that were here in Amsterdam, 30,000 made it back here and were living after the end of the Holocaust in World War II.
And about 5,000 made it out of the camps. Holocaust monument here has a bunch of names of people who died who were from the Netherlands, and it has all these mirrors over the top. And they told us the mirrors are a way to confuse people when you're being chased so you can get away. Highly recommend the Jewish Quarter if you are on a world schooling trip, or even if you're just curious and you're exploring Amsterdam with your kids or on your own. There's a lot to learn about Jewish history.
Let's go sideways.
Okay. First playground of the trip.
Head on down.
It's hard without pants on.
Oh, yes. We all deserve to exercise.
Yeah, we all deserve to exercise.
Nice climbing, Alito Bambanito boy.
Yeah, I climbed all the way up here from there down there, and I didn't use a saddle because I didn't notice it. Yeah! Oh!
We're from Colorado, so it's fun to see this culture.
We thought we would try to make it over to the red light district. I know we're like with our kids and it's like taboo. It's like, do you go to the red light district? Do you not go? Like, you want to see it. You're in Amsterdam. It's like this thing you've always heard about. Or for us, it was like this thing we've always heard about. Like, we want to see it, you know, but like obviously inappropriate for kids to take them into any of the types of things that are over there. So we strolled on down. We're like, okay, when it's getting dark, like we need to leave. We don't want to be in that area after dark. And we totally walked down there, walked around. We saw like naked ladies in some of the windows and doors, and like, you know, obviously all the erotica stores and stuff like that from the outside. And our kids like didn't even bat an eye. They had no idea. They were like, why are we going? Are we just going for a walk? Like, they just thought we were going for a walk. The area was a little bit, I would say, like yuckier than the other parts of town, just in terms of like trash and like, it just looked like there had been a party all night or something. Nothing crazy, and it definitely wasn't a bad thing to take our kids to. So if you're traveling to Amsterdam with our kids and you're curious to see it, ours are 7 and 5.5, and they didn't notice anything at all. So if you're interested, definitely don't miss it.
Thank you, Abraham.
I really like that. Either for my fridge, like the flavor.
Made it to Dam Square.
Damn right.
Damn right. Cheers.
Happy Amsterdam.
Mom, let me get this.
Love you guys.
Soda. Here's
Love you, Ocean.
Hi.
On our second full day in Amsterdam, we booked a full day tour to the countryside. We were only here for 3 days and wanted to see as much as we possibly could. Obviously, there's a lot to see in Amsterdam, but there's more to Netherlands than the Amsterdam. So we went out to the countryside to the villages of Marken, which is an old fishing village, Edam, which is like a super quaint, cute town, and Zaanse Schans, where the famous windmills are, a very Dutch picturesque thing to go see. Very touristy. The whole day was super touristy. We were on one of those tour buses with like 60 other people, which we have never done something like that on a trip before, but I knew we were gonna have to be really efficient if we wanted to see all these things, especially in one day, especially with our 3 kids. It wasn't bad going with the big group. I mean, they gave us like free time at each of the stops, but would have been nice if the group was just a little bit smaller, but we can't complain. It was cost effective, it was efficient, and we saw a lot for the day. So I don't know, sometimes you just gotta do the touristy thing if you want to see the stuff. They make it easy for a reason. Those spots are popular for a reason, and I wanted to see them. I'm not ashamed of that.
Good morning. Another beautiful day. Another beautiful day in Amsterdam.
I'll get filling, Mom.
Little croissant, little Michael Franti. Oh my gosh.
Dad, mine has chocolate filling. You want to try it?
Nice Sharon.
Wow. This is a chocolate sauce. Chocolate filling.
3 meters lower here than on the other side where all the water is and all those ships are.
And there's a big fish right there.
So the water where everybody's boats are over here is 3 meters higher than where the houses are over here. And it used to flood like crazy. So they didn't build a first floor over here. And then after the fact, when they dammed the sea and they got rid of the flooding, they bricked the whole first level of all these instead of them being on stilts to add footage. And now they don't have to worry about it like eroding away, because it is wet land still, but it's not flooding anymore.
Built the second story first and the first floor after.
Yeah, and then the colors here are the colors of all the ships used to be. In Amsterdam used to all be these colors as well, because it's like the traditional colors and paint that they'd put on the ship that was waterproof. And because of all the flooding, they used like a waterproof, safe product, and that's what they had available.
Mom, we saw fish like this big, like a couple fish. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Man, that's a big old fella.
A whole bunch of tadpoles. Yeah, a whole bunch of tadpoles.
What kind of flowers are those in the lily pads?
Lilies?
Volendam.
These places are named after dams because they couldn't have been towns until those dams were built to allow the water to lower and allow people to build.
Dad, you see what I see? We start on the left.
Yeah, mussels.
Well, you will.
Oh, it looks super hot.
Blah, blah, blah.
What kind of fish is it?
Kipling.
Kipling. Have you had Kipling before?
What is this, Daddy?
This is really hot.
How does it taste?
But this is some fresh fish. Look at that good view of. This is a fishing town here.
It's a fishing town, you're right. Authentic stroopwafels. Our first stroopwafels. That's always droopy doopy. You can take it out.
Doopy doopy doo. Take it from me. Try to hold it from the bottom piece, not the chocolate.
If they're sticky on the bottom too, it's all honey. It's gonna happen.
These are authentic stroopwafels. Look at this.
Look
That
what you
is
do, look what you
authentic.
do.
How do you rate it, Atlas? 1 out of 10. 1 to 10.
100.
100? You broke the scale.
Infinity.
Infinity.
How does the drawbridge know when there was a boat or not?
There's somebody up there who's working the drawbridge, and he knew that these guys needed to come through. There's a little line of them. Crystalline basalt. That means there's columnar jointing somewhere around here.
Dad, look at this leaf.
Beautiful leaf. She likes it here too. Oldest building in town, 1540s. Sawmill, different functions, flour grinding, paint production.
Zaanse Schans. That's a Is that what it's called?
I have no idea. Is that comfy?
Yeah, it feels really good.
You're clogging? Does that like make my foot look nice?
Yeah.
So if you're interested in doing the tour, big tour bus type tour of the windmills, cheese making factory, the clog making shop, the fishing village, all that good stuff in the countryside close to Amsterdam, it really wasn't too much time on the bus. It was a day well spent, really efficient, and you know, we didn't waste a bunch of time driving to and from really distant places. I will leave the link in the description. We booked that with Get Your Guide too.
Okay, grab my hands.
So we got back from the full day tour and Scott was dying to get the mop shaved off his head. He's been getting a haircut in every country that we visited. I think since the very first country we visited together. I don't think he's missed a country except for when we like go to 2 countries on one trip and they're really close together, so he doesn't need a haircut in both of them. But yeah, he's gotten a haircut in like pretty much every country we visited, and the kids both wanted to get one last night, so of course we had to have that unique cultural experience. The guys were all from Lebanon in the barber shop, and last summer when they got haircuts in France, the guys were all from Lebanon there too, so I don't know, maybe there's a lot of Lebanese barbers out there. I'm just not sure. He's going for it too. Atlas, Daddy, Kyle,
Ocean.
what do you think? Alright, let's see the hair. See the haircuts, gentlemen.
Ocean's first haircut.
Yep, she got a little tiny trim off the top.
Yeah. Ocean. You're the best smile. You just said hi.
Let's look at that tooth. She's gonna get in there. She's gonna get all the way in there.
So today was our last full day in Amsterdam and we had some fun things booked.
Good morning. Good mom. Man, I want to go into that giant building.
I booked us a stroopwafel making class. Stroopwafels are like a very famous Dutch treat. I really like them, but I've only ever had the packaged ones at home, and like they usually come on an airplane. Today we did the making class and they were awesome, and the class was awesome. All right, let's. We all got, Scott and Atlas and Isla and I got to all kind of knead the dough together. They had it pre-mixed, so it was very efficient. And we got to add the water, put it in the waffle machine. They taught us how to slice them and fill them, and the kids got to decorate them. Whoa, Isla, look at all that good stuff.
You can put a bit more.
Sorry? Hey, Dad. Let me see.
So good.
What do you think? This is a great experience, especially if you're traveling with kids, because it's really hands-on. There were other kids in our group, which obviously made us more comfortable. Ocean Pass stroopwafel class. The experience was 10 out of 10. Book that with Get Your Guide. I'll leave that description below too. We are taking the 4 to Level Park, where we will somehow get to Vondelpark.
Where's the water?
We're going to Vondelpark! Kind of like the central park of Amsterdam.
I need help getting up.
Hold on. Both hands, both sides, both sides. There you go.
Wait.
Woo! Alice's turn.
I did it already. I'm sorry. I did it. Wait. Whoa. Whoa.
Next person's turn. He's figuring it out. There we go.
We walked around, we didn't really have a plan, we just kind of stumbled upon what we stumbled upon. There was a playground for the kids and obviously tons of bikers, but there was a path next to the bike path. Bikers were not biking, so it was like a very safe place to actually walk, which was nice. I gotta say, like, Amsterdam's kind of scary with kids. Like, there are bikes freaking everywhere. There are trams, and trams drive on the same street that the cars drive on. And you gotta cross like 4 or 5 separate spots to get across one street. Like, crossing the streets is stressful. So, like, I get why people like Amsterdam. It's charming, it's beautiful. There's lots of flowers, there's lots of canals, there's boats. It's super cute, but it's scary with kids. The truth is that it's scary with kids. At the Van Gogh Museum. Scavenger hunt.
We have a goal.
They have a goal for the Van Gogh Museum. And the Van Gogh Museum was cool. I mean, there was lots of Van Gogh pictures, obviously, but there was also a ton of other art in there, which I wasn't really expecting.
Daddy, I got 2. I got this one and...
This is his last painting. He did. He had a lot of mental pain.
You go to the Van Gogh Museum, you think it's all Van Gogh. It's not. There's other artists from that era. They have one side that's like rotating artists. And there was one guy, I think his name was Matthew Young, and we really liked his art. He was like compared a lot to Vincent van Gogh, and we really enjoyed his work. It was cool because last summer in Mougins, France, we like learned about Pablo Picasso and saw his homeland and saw his art and learned about like Impressionism. And then today we learned about like Van Gogh and his style and his life here.
What did you learn about Vincent van Gogh?
I learned that he had an illness and he didn't like his illness, so he shot himself with a gun. And he also cut off his ear.
He's on the elevator over there. I'm on the stairs. Boys escalatoring.
It was cool and it wasn't very expensive, so definitely, I mean, if you're super into art, go for sure. If you're with your kids, maybe not. If you want to go see another museum and there's something else that you're more interested in, like the Houseboat Museum or the Science Museum or something, check that out. But this was great. If you're really into art, definitely recommend.
Daddy, look it! Did you have those bubbles too? See the photo?
Whoa. Whoa.
Daddy.
Next stop is our stop, guys.
How goes the Nepalese food? Nepali food? How goes the Nepali food? We headed home early tonight because we have a super early flight tomorrow and the Olympics is on right now and we're kind of nerding out over the Olympics. I am never this patriotic until it comes to the Olympics and it's like Team USA all day. I brought all of our USA outfits from the 4th of July so we can wear them through the airport for representing Team USA like during our travels because we knew we were going to be traveling during the Olympics and like it's just a fun thing to geek out over. After a long day we came home for more strooping. You little stroopers. Be sure to subscribe because in our next video we are headed to Dubrovnik, Croatia, and until next time, keep exploring life outside the box.